Good evening and welcome to another edition of HGP Sport. For today, I'm JADON Samuels. Thanks for joining us. We begin the cast with some football news. The communities of Bartica and Essequibo are bracing themselves for potentially exciting matches on Saturday night in the GFF's Super 16 Cup. We'll have the details in the Samuel Gillis report.
The communities of Bartica and Essequibo are bracing for what is expected to be exciting matches when the GFF Super 16 Cup 2019-2020 land in those communities tomorrow evening. At the Bartica Community Center ground from 20-30 hours, Rivers View is seeking to turn back the challenge of the visiting team, Cityside Western Tigers, as they compete for places in the quarter-final as this year's competition warms up, each eyeing the top prize of $2 million. In the Cinderella County in the village of Queenstown, home team Mainstay Gold Stars will hope to put on a golden display when they welcome the Guyana Defense Force. Fans in both Bartica and Essequibo are encouraged to turn out in their numbers to lend support to their respective teams as they hope to collectively contribute to turning back the challenge of the visiting teams. Kickoff time in Essequibo is 2100 hours. For HGP Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
Turning our attention to some cricket news. Going into 2020, the government of Guyana pledges its support towards the further development of local cricket. The details in this report.
2019 has been dubbed a successful year for cricket here in Guyana, and the government has committed to working hand in hand with the Guyana Cricket Board in ensuring the sport continues its upward trajectory. Speaking at the GCB award ceremony earlier this week, Minister with responsibility for culture, youth and sport, Dr. George Norton, stated that with regards to the sport, emphasis will be placed at the school level.
The Government of Guyana pledges its commitment to provide spaces and support for local cricket competitions, and especially school programs and regional tournaments.
Dr. Norton has charged sport disciplines across the board to up their game in the areas of transparency and enhance their efforts to nurture local sportsmen and women.
The Ministry responsible for sports maintain that all national sports associations and federations must operate within the laws of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, global sports mandates, and best practices of their international governing bodies, ensuring transparency, accountability, and strong development pathways for the athletes of their sports. In this regard, the Guyana Cricket Board is no exception and must work legitimately in the best interests of Guyana cricket.
The sport minister also charged the young cricketers to continue their hard work in pursuit of joining the national team and the West Indies. Jadon Samuels, HGP Sport.
And finally in sport this evening, Kyron Pollard calls on West Indies team to place additional focus on upcoming one-day international series against India rather than the ongoing IPL auction. The details in the Samuel Gillis report.
West Indies skipper Kyron Pollard is urging his teammates to not get carried away with IPL 2020 auction presently going on in Kolkata. It will be a big opportunity for the visiting players to perform well in the longer format and put their case forward strongly in front of the franchises. But Kyron Pollard feels his team should just concentrate on their ODIs. The West Indies skipper said that it is a great thing to be part of the IPL because it helps players financially as well as allow them the opportunity to play alongside some of the best in the business. He, however, feels that that should not be the only thing on the players' mind, as they should also focus on improving their performances. 32-year-old Kyron Pollard has been playing for Mumbai Indians since 2010 and has become a vital part for the Blue Army. He has made a fortune from franchise cricket. It is well known that this T20 league offers some of the best coaches that help the cricketers to learn new and important things. Moreover, it gives a new dimension to a player's game with some newly added weapons. For HGP Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
That concludes our cast for this evening. I'm Jadon Samuels, reminding you as always, say yes to life, yes to sport, and no to drugs. Good night.